My name is Irene Nyambura.
My name is Lydia Modoni. My name is Margaret Njeri.
My name is Esther Wamboi.
My name is Regina Namta.
My name is Esther Modoni.
My name is Siren Wanjiko.
My name is Susan Mweni.
My name is Agnes Lapua.
My name is Anne Nyambura.
My name is Elizabeth Wangari.
My name is Jessie Achon. My name is Monica. My name is Sophia.
I live in Nakuru 316.
I live in 316.
I live in Nakuru 316.
Kenya, when compared to neighboring countries, is regarded as one of the beacons of stability and prosperity in sub-Saharan Africa. However, a significant percentage of the population, as much as half, still lives in extreme poverty. The average Kenyan survives on less than $1 per day. Medical care is sparse and mostly provided through small clinics operated by religious and humanitarian organizations. Disease is rampant, with waterborne parasites being the leading cause of death among infants and children. Furthermore, HIV, malaria, yellow fever, and other diseases continue to plague the country. It has been estimated that up to 1 in 10 Kenyan children are orphans. Although some programs exist to support these orphan children and older boys, young women are largely left to their own devices. Most of these girls become pregnant soon after finding themselves on the street, and the downward spiral begins. Lack of education, disease, the financial burden of children, and social stigma all work to remove opportunity, to remove hope. They resort to a host of self-destructive behaviors in order to survive and provide what they can for their children. Worse yet, their children often become the next generation of street children, and the cycle continues. In 2007, a handful of individuals and churches in the United States teamed up with Rockbridge Ministries in Kenya to launch the Nakuru 316 Street Family Rescue Mission.
My name is Zabulon Moriah Kuria. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Rockbridge Ministries. The reason why we started Nakuru 316 is that there are various street boys rehabilitation centers in this country, but rarely we didn't have a street family or street women rehabilitation center. So we saw there was that need, and that's why we started Nakuru 316.
My name is Margaret. I'm 15 years old. I used to live with my mom. Before I came to street, I was in school. I was in class 6. The time came that the teachers want money for tuition. My mother was not able to pay it. Then I decided to leave the school. I came here to town, to the street.
Tulikosea pesa za shule, school fees. Kashikana dawa zangu nikaanza kwenda town. Na hapo ndo niliachia shule. Siku nilikuwa na 14 years.
Kwa majina naitwa Esther Modoni. Kaacha shule nikaenda kazi ya maid. Hiyo kazi ya maid mimi mama yangu huyo mama hakunilipa, akakataa na pesa zangu. Nikatoka huko nikakuja kwa street. Huko kwa street kulikuwa na maisha mbaya. Nilizaliaga huko. Mtoto wangu akagonjeka akakufa.
Nikapata mtoto wa kwanza nikiwa tu street. Nikakaa street. Nikapata mtoto mwingine tena. Nikapata tena mwingine wa tatu. Second born na third born wakakufa. Nikabaki na first born. Nikakaa bado street. Wakuwa chafu. Tulikuwa tukikulaga nili kwa pipa. Tunalala juu ya choo, tunapanda juu ya choo, tunapanda juu. Nikiona yuko na shida tena namwacha kidogo, nikiona yuko na pesa nakimbilia huyo tena. Street nikaa miaka mingi sana, karibu 8.
Sasa juu utaki stress, ulikuwa unavuta vitu kaa gum, bangi. Na saa zingine hata unakunywa pombe.
This is my food.
These stories are not uncommon in Nakuru, Kenya. Desperate, homeless, and alone, women and their children are often forgotten in the streets. But for Zablon Kuia, the situation could not be ignored.
When God challenged me, and especially to deal with street families and street mothers, I didn't want anything to do with them. It was so difficult to me. But through the help of God, then I had to do it. We started by establishing a relationship with the street mothers by providing them a free lunch.
In order to build relationships with the street mothers, Zablon knew he needed help. He hired Regina Watetu, who joined him, becoming the manager of Nakuru 316.
We started with 3 girls who were joined by more and more as we had the good news. It was a very big challenge for me. There was these girls, I was like having to build relationships with them, and then you find that they are HIV positive. We started a bit of counseling with them and giving them hope while we were looking for a permanent place we could keep them.
So we were only giving them lunch and also ministering to them by sharing the love of Christ to them, but we felt that we need to remove them from the street. We partnered with a church called PCEA, Presbyterian Church of East Africa, Kiamonyeki Parish, and through the partnership they offered the premises and we brought them here.
My name is Gidraf Monkey. I'm a church elder from Kiamonyeki Parish. When the idea came that we have some girls who are there in the streets and they are having a problem where because they were just having the feeding program and going home and going on with their other businesses, going back to the street. And we found that having somewhere which is more of a residential place, a boarding facility, it's good because they are in and they can be taught many things and they're not affected by going back to the streets.
On September 21, 2008, the Nakuru 316 Street Family Rescue Mission officially opened. 13 women and their children left the street behind as they entered their new home and their new life.
Well, I'm finding the guy in